All right, we'll start off with the Notre Dame contingent with questions for Cam Morrison and Andrew Peak. Anybody have any questions for the players? Okay.
Alex Hall, New Hampshire Union Leader. Either of you guys, just did you see anything different out of UMass in that second period, or what was kind of giving you guys issues there?
I mean, they were playing fast all night. They were working hard. Obviously, the first one was a little bit of a weird bounce, but I mean, they just capitalized on their chances, and their work ethic was really good tonight.
Other questions for the players? Oh, yeah.
I guess just throughout the game, what was giving you guys trouble just getting opportunities? Anything in particular?
Yeah, I think they were just really hard on pucks, and it was kind of tough for us to make plays with little time. So, yeah, I just think just because they're so hard on us and didn't give us much space, that gave us troubles.
Well, no more questions for the players? Okay, good. Thank you, guys. Okay, let's open it up for questions for head coach Jeff Jackson.
Mike McMahon, College Hockey News. Coach Greg Carville said that one of the things that they had as a point of emphasis this week in practice was to play more aggressive. Your guys kind of talked about that a little bit, saying they limited time and space. How much of that do you think was a factor, just the aggressiveness coming from the other side?
Well, it was a huge factor. I mean, obviously BC gave them a wake-up call last week, and they came out with a vengeance this weekend, not just last night but tonight. I mean, they remind me of Penn State in the way they play. They're the puck pressure team. They're very aggressive, keeping pucks in the zone, and like Andrew said, they're very hard on pucks, and they don't give you much time and space to make plays. And they're very well coached. They got really good defensive stick skills. They defend well. But they create turnovers, and they put a lot of pressure on you from those turnovers.
Chris Lynch of Inside Hockey. Coach, this senior class has accomplished an awful lot in their time at Notre Dame. Could you just comment on their progression and their everything that they gave in their accomplishments? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, they've, as far as overall success, they may be the most successful senior class that we've had, 4-year class, and you give kids credit nowadays when they stick around for 4 years, and it always makes a big difference. When you have good seniors. I mean, I think last year was probably even a bigger indication for us. We had 9. But this year with the 4 guys, it was unfortunate that we lost Joe Wegworth at Christmas time. That was a big loss. But, Joe and Dylan and, Bobby and Jack, I mean, great kids, extremely proud of them. They've had a great career. I've told them in the locker room they have nothing to be ashamed of. They probably, like you said, they probably had the best career of any class of ours at Notre Dame as far as NCAA tournaments, winning championships. They've certainly worn that jersey with pride.
Alex Hall, New Hampshire Union Leader. Coach, I guess just, what was, as you guys were getting ready for this game and just throughout the game, what was kind of your evaluation of what you saw out of Cale Makar?
I can't quite hear what you were saying.
Just kind of your thoughts on what you saw out of Cale Makar, just kind of kind of player you thought he was from what you saw.
Oh, he's going to be a great pro. I mean, he's got the skating ability. He plays with an edge. He's got great instincts. We've played against good defensemen like Quinn Hughes. He's a much different player. Quinn Hughes is a one-on-one guy, and Cale Makar is a playmaker, and he reads the ice extremely well. And a heck of a shot there on that one goal. He's got all the tools, to be a great pro, and he probably will be.
Do we have any last questions for Coach Jackson? Okay, right here.
Mike Mackney, College Hockey News. Coach, second period is really where the game turned there. It seemed like you guys were in a good position at the end of the first. You'd been able to weather the storm a little bit there and then come back with a good pushback in the latter half of the first period. How did you feel going into the second period, and what were the kind of things that you wanted to do, and then what ended up happening in the second?
Well, the momentum switched when they scored that goal. It wasn't a great goal, and like Andrew said, it was a little bit of a bounce off the official. Caught Kale off guard, and it was that was kind of a change of a momentum. We took a penalty after that, and all of a sudden it's 2-0. So, I said it last night, and I'll say it again. I mean, the college hockey is all about momentum, and when you get into these tournaments, you have. Last night we were able to stave off the momentum, and tonight we couldn't. And they capitalized once they had the momentum. They kept on pushing, and and that's a sign of a good team. I've had teams that have done that same thing. We've done that this year at times ourselves. So, but they definitely fed off that goal and got better, and we didn't respond to it as well as we needed to.
Okay. Great. Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you.